All right, class. I didn't post a video on this early because I wanted to see how the class would handle it. And this is going to be a good opportunity just to practice and compare each of the methods for solving systems of equations. So, obviously, there's a graphing method where you graph both lines, see where they cross, and that's your answer. There's substitution, where you change it either x equals or y equals, find your answer, and there's elimination, where you eliminate a variable and then you go back and plug it in. I'm going to do the first two examples all the way through, and then I'm going to let you guys pick from 3, and on the back is 4, 5, and 6, which ones you want to do. That's how we did it in class. Unfortunately, you won't have a partner to work out some problems, so by the end of the day, I'm going to post all the answers so you guys can check on your own how you did. All right, let's start out with number 1 on graphing. Well, to graph, I've got to change each of these into y equals. So let's take this one because it's already written down. Let's move my x. Let's cancel, bring everything down. So negative y equals negative 1x plus 7. And then divide by y. So divide by negative 1. And I get y equals negative divided by negative is a positive. 7 divided by negative 1 is negative 7. So we can graph it at negative 7, and then the slope is positive 1, so up 1 over 1. And then whenever you run out of room going to the right, you're going to go to the left and just go backwards. So down 1 over 1. All right, there's our first one. Now for our second line, we've just got to take x plus y equal 1. We've got to change that one into y equals. So move my x, and I get y equals negative 1x plus 1. So start at positive 1, and this time my slope is negative 1. So from here, down 1 over 1, and you see they're going to cross right there. But I'm going to go ahead and fill out the rest of my points to make sure I get a straight line. Whenever you run out of room, go to the right, go to the left. And then they cross right here, and that's going to be at the point 4, comma, negative 3. Now we're going to use the substitution and the elimination strategy. We should still get 4, negative 3 because my equation stayed the same. Now for substitution, you're going to change it either to x equals or y equals. And on this problem, we already have it in y equals. So let's just rewrite it as y equals negative 1x plus 1. And now we're taking this whole equation and we're plugging it in for y in my second equation. So x minus, and then put in parentheses, negative 1x plus 1, close parentheses, equals 7. The reason we put in parentheses is in case there's a number in front to multiply. This time we do have a number in front. It's a negative 1. Remember, it's that sneaky 1. So we're going to have to distribute that. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. Bring everything else down. Now I've got like terms to combine. I've got 1x plus a 1x, which would give me 2x. Bring everything else down. I need to get x by itself, so we've got to move our numbers away. So add 1. Get 2x equals 8, and then divide by 2, and so our x is equal to 4. So far so good. I got 4 right here, and it was 4 in the last one. So we haven't made a mistake yet. Let's keep going. Whenever we get either x or y equal to a number, we go back and plug it in. You plug it into the one we haven't used yet. So use it with, or the one we use for substituting. So y equals negative 1, parentheses 4 plus 1. Well, negative 1 plus 4 is negative 4. And then negative 4 plus 1 will give us a value of negative 3. And they cross at the point 4, negative 3. So just like the last one. Let's work one more, and this one's going to go a little bit faster because elimination, you want them in standard form. So first we decide eliminate x's or y's. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate the x's. They both have a 1 in front, so I'm going to subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus negative 1, be careful because that's actually positive 2. And then 1 minus 7 is negative 6. We don't need this 0x anymore, so bring everything down. 2y equals negative 6, and then divide by 2. Y equals negative 3. Halfway done. And so far so good, because we got negative 3 for our y on the other two. Now go back and plug it in. So x plus y equals 1, and we're going to plug in negative 3 for that y. So x plus negative 3 equals 1. Well, the opposite of a negative 3 is positive 3, and we just get x is equal to 4. So they also cross at the point 4, negative 3. So no matter which method, you should get the same answer for each. I'm going to stop the video here, and we'll do example 2 in the next video.